This is part 2 of the Invincible tour for those of you who are administrators on your GiANT account. So you've learned how to add your people. You've learned how to add teams and put those people on teams. Now, once you do that and you've encouraged your people to start taking the invincibility assessment right here, and they start taking that assessment for every team that they're on, these numbers under communication or over communication, relationships, alignment, execution, and capacity, you'll see those start to populate for each team. So if you go down here under teams and your teams will appear and you pick a team, let's say there's a leadership team here and you click on it, you'll see that those numbers will start appearing as people take the invincibility assessment. So at this point, what do you do about a low score? Well, you as the administrator can encourage those teams to work on those low scores. So let's say, for instance, the leadership team takes the assessment and they find that they're very low in relationships. If you'll come over here to process, we give you items that you can do weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually to help strengthen those teams. First of all, there's some trainings, the Sherpa training and the digital age team leader training. If you click on Sherpa training, you'll see it's a 51 session training for anyone in your organization to strengthen their leadership skills. So if you come in here and you press start, you'll be able to go through a session by watching videos, maybe taking a quiz, reviewing some outlines, something like that. Go through each session, and as you go through them, they'll click off with a green arrow, and it will keep your place so that you can go through session by session each week. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see a live chat. This is always fun to see people from all over the world learning different things on Sherpa training, and you can definitely add to this as well. Underneath Sherpa training, you'll see the digital age team leader training. So that's something that your team can do weekly to strengthen their team. Then you'll be able to do monthly leadership coaching here and team exercises. So let's say your team is low on relationships. If you click this relationships influence model, you'll be able to do a team exercise together. If you want even more exercises, go to view all, and you'll see that they're divided among which component. So communication, relationships, alignment, execution, and capacity. These exercises are simple, but very profound and will really help your team. So back to process, we see our training, we see monthly leader coaching, we see team exercises. Quarterly, we encourage you to take the invincibility assessment so you can see how well you're doing as you're learning new things and how your team is raising their scores. There's also opportunity for a people summit annually or some one-time events like a 5 Voices Bootcamp or a team kickstart. You can always reach out to your GiANT expert for more information on those. And then I wanted to show you the toolkit here in the middle toolkit. You'll see that we are very much about tools here, visual tools in order to teach our content. So at any point, anyone in your organization can come to the toolkit, click on a tool. They'll be able to see the visual. They'll be able to watch a video when it comes to that visual, and they'll be able to read about that tool. So these are just very helpful things to strengthen your team.